as Abingdon called a timeout. Only going with a 30, though.
10-point swing. 43 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's almost, I've been trying to think how to describe the way Gate City's played tonight. They played great against Daniel Boone, and they played great against John Battle, and they played great against Union. Thank you. Drew a blank there for a second. They played okay tonight, but it would have taken a great performance to run with this Abingdon team. They've not played horribly, but they've not played as well as we've seen them play this year.
Well, I think that the strengths of Abingdon are kind of the weaknesses of Gate City. Their tremendous guard play really caused us problems getting in any kind of half-court set.
As we've played our best basketball the last minute and a half of the game, almost a travel. Let's see if they do call a travel. Yep. Another
swap for offense for defense. Kate penalty coming in.
Quillen has caused 3 turnovers in the last 2 minutes of the game, or minute and a half. As we're at 35 seconds, 10-point lead for Abingdon as we are unable to make a shot underneath. Long three-pointer, short. Rebounded, and it's going to be a jump ball this time. It's going to go to the Lady Blue Devils.
Need that 10-point shot real quick.
As get the ball inside, or outside, to Fullen. Oh, that may do it right there as the pass is going to get thrown away, and they're going to back it out. But before they can do that, we're going to have a foul on Kendall. Tried to force the ball inside, and it was knocked away. That may do it. 12 seconds to go, 54-44, Abingdon ball.
Macy had nowhere to go with it right at that point, so she tried to force it as
Long
Carter.
Three-pointer by Carter, yes. That is just a dagger. As she is just feeling it tonight as she does a little action at the end. And we miss our last three-pointer as the buzzer sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good Abingdon Falcons team wins tonight over our Lady Devils, 57-44. We'll be back to recap tonight's game. You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Christina Kilgore-Wiggs of A-Team Real Estate Professionals has a simple philosophy. Clients come first. She fights for her clients' best interest and will pledge to stay in constant communication with them throughout the entire buying or selling process. And she doesn't measure her success through achievements or awards, but through the satisfaction of her clients. So give her a call today at 423-360-0092. Again, that's 423-360-0092. Christina Kilgore-Wiggs of A-Team Real Estate Professionals.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue.
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
Bioidentical hormone replacement therapy is the treatment of hormonal imbalances seen during perimenopause and menopause, utilizing the identical forms of hormones that are found in the human body. To obtain the greatest benefit from BHRT, certain nutritional supplements have been found to make these therapies more effective. Supplements such as omega-3 essential fatty acids, a quality multiple vitamin or B-complex vitamin, vitamin D, and a good probiotic provide a good nutrient foundation for any woman. Come by and let the pharmacists at Premier Pharmacy fill your BHRT prescriptions and counsel you on their vast supply of pharmaceutical-grade supplements that will also help you.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is Coach Scott Vermillion, head coach of the defending state champion Gate City boys basketball team. And you're listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Admirals just got
We're back here as we wrap up the girls' game. Not a lot to talk about it. You got a 57-44 win for the Lady Falcons as they take care of business here in Gate City. So many unforced turnovers and a lot of missed shots inside. Of course, the rebounding and steals also equated to that.
Yeah, I've got 19 total rebounds for Gate City. Jaden Fullen had 3 and 2 steals. Kind of uncustomary for her, only 1 block shot. Mara Mullins had a rebound. Kay Pendleton had a couple with a steal. Samantha Gerald, 3 rebounds and a steal. Kendall Quillen, 2 rebounds and a steal. But she played some really good defense in the fourth quarter in particular. Just too little too late. Sarah Thompson, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. Riley Housewright with only 1 rebound. And Macy Mullins, though, 4 rebounds. Abingdon, 24 total rebounds. That's compared to 19 for Gate City. They narrowly won the steal battle with 9 compared to 8 for Gate City.
Take a look at the scoring. Jaden Fullen actually led the way for the Lady Blue Devils, 18 points. Sarah Thompson finished up with 16, but as we mentioned, so many rattled in and out for, again, don't know how much the wrist bothered, but again, a little bit off tonight. Again, 16 points though she finished up with. He had 3 for Kendall Quillen, 3 for Pendleton, and 2 for Sam Gerald, and that was it. That was all the scoring for the Lady Blue Devils. Hayden Carter, though, we talked about keeping her under 13 points. She had 24. She hit 3 3-pointers, and again, she was the leading scorer. Emily Breeding had those 3 3-pointers as well. Billups had 4, and Blevins had 4. They led Abingdon with the scoring. So, got to get ready for a good Ridgeview group coming in on, again, we'll talk a little bit more about that on Friday, and I don't know how much you want to say this, but coming into the game, I think Gate City felt pretty confident, at this point of the season. They were tied for second, wanting to put pressure on an undefeated Wise and undefeated Ridgeview group, and they came in here thinking, well, maybe they're going to get this win and get ready for Ridgeview. It didn't happen.
Well, like I said, when I start my research for the games, the first thing I look at is the record. And I saw that Abingdon was 7-5, and I thought, hey, this will be Gate City's night. Then I dug a little deeper, and I was afraid that this would happen. The teams that Abingdon and Gate City had gone head-to-head on, Abingdon had outscored Gate City in both of them. Abingdon was averaging more points per game. That's the way it played out tonight.
And so, with that being said, we'll get ready here for the boys.
Well,
again.
let me leave you with this sobering thought, Joe.
Sobering.
1 senior on this Abingdon team. They're basically all going to be back.
And it's not the Carter. It's not Miss Carter. Again, Peyton Carter's just a junior, and she is a scoring machine. So,
well, I would be failing as a journalist if I didn't ask. Any relation?
Great question. Can't confirm or deny.
So, given the fact she has basketball talent, I'm going to think there is no relation.
Very good possibility. Again, as we talked about in the previous game, I did have that great scoring output when I was at Duffield Elementary. 11 points, 10 rebounds, my only double-double in my career. But anyway, that was in my 6th grade year, and I'll probably post a picture of that before too long. Anyway.
You peaked early.
Kindergarten, if you'd say. All right, so we'll take a quick break, come back, get you ready for the boys' game again. Gate City and Abingdon. About 8 minutes away from tip-off. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
When
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
30 to 40% of Americans have sleep issues every year, according to the New England Journal of Medicine. When sleep disorders last longer than 1 month, they are classified as chronic sleep disorders and results in mood swings, our physical wellness, and our overall happiness. The natural sleep hormone is called melatonin. Many individuals turn to prescription medications to try to address sleep disorders, but some medications actually block the production of melatonin. If you have questions about your medicines or have sleep problems, we invite you to ask our pharmacists at Premier Pharmacy for safe, effective recommendations to help restore your natural sleep cycle.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, you can count on your local Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents to be there when you need them most. Whether you find yourself in a fender bender, insuring your first home, or with a new addition to the family, our agents are ready to help you through every stage of life. Connect with your local agents, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, and David Weddick here in Scott County at 386-7411 or online at vafb.com. Coverage provided by Virginia Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company and their affiliates.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here on the pregame show. James River Advisors getting you ready for Gate City and Abingdon, about 6 minutes away from tip-off. So
Joe, I think somebody just put the chipmunks in a blender on the speaker.
Well, if they did, they've got some serious bass in it. They got some serious bass to go along with that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about these boys. Again, Gate City coming off that 3-0 week last week. Gate City, though, I think first thing they've got to continue to get scoring from others. Irvin and Dean combined for average 6 points and 11 rebounds in those wins last week. They've got to continue to develop some other scoring from other players, as we've seen a DeAndre Mack, a John Compton, a Drew Vermillion. We've got to see some consistency if we're going to go any farther this season.
Well, I think we've started to see that development. Over the last 3 games, it seems like we're starting to see the score column fill up a little bit more. So I think Gate City's getting there.
Building confidence, it was really apparent, of course, in the ball game with, of course, in the Arby's, and of course, against that game against Dobbs Bennett, even Easton with Greenville, they were looking again to score passing opportunities. Now, Vermillion, Hicks, a few of them are starting to step up. I think the next thing they got to do, the key of the game, they've got to be prepared for a physical game with Abingdon. Over the last 3 years, Gate City's dominated again in the Mountain 7, but the Falcons have played the Devils about as closely as anybody in the district, especially here. They've got to be physical in the paint, and again, these Blue Devils have got to match the intensity as we saw in the first game with the girls.
Well, let's hope this domination continues. I do love my stats. And Abingdon is
really?
5. Yeah, you hadn't noticed. Abingdon's 5-6 on the season, averaging 54 points a game. Gate City is 20 points better per game average than Abingdon. Gate City needs, though, to come out and play their basketball. And as I've said before, there's a reason you don't play it on paper. If Abingdon is able to come out and be physical and take the big two out of their game, it could be a very interesting night.
I think another key for Gate City, they've got to keep Abingdon out of the paint. They've got to keep their guards from driving. We saw that against John. We've seen it all season. Teams' ability to drive and kick or drive and break our defense down, getting those points. We give up way too many shots, especially against John Battle and even against Floyd County on Saturday night. When you give point-blank shots, especially to a team at home, it doesn't spell well. We've got to be able to create I know everybody's talking about the wall right now. We need a wall around the paint for Gate City against Abingdon.
Well, that's one of the points I was going to make. If they can deny that inside to Abingdon, that could be a huge key.